Hey yo, let's go. Playing some more Phoenix Wright. Welcome. I'm excited to get going again at this. We're just about to start our third case. What a bizarre thing for them to like come up with. Like, I feel like I wanted to be a fly on the wall when they are like contriving these cases. It's like, okay, what if there's a samurai TV show, but they kill him for real? I don't know. It's good. That rocked.
See you in hell, evil magistrate.
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What, Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Old. Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Yeah, somebody commit a murder, please. Can someone, like, kill someone so we can take their case, please? Thanks. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yeah. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. Hey, wish he'd do that to me, am I right? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Does she live in the office? Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role of the popular kids' TV show, The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Company law offices. What? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. What? Yeah, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How could you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate the case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. You don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. I love him. He lorg. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Oh, no. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. Wow, Maya. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. That's me, but like without the TV show. I just don't go in public. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh, he's crying. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. It doesn't take much to change her mind. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it was a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world, says the girl who lives on a mountain. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Yikes. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? New Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet 10 bucks she asks for autographs. Here. Up. Alright, let's go. We're about to meet one of my favorite characters. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. If you want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and all you can think of sightseeing. Don't you think you have jobs? Oh my god. Well. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. So what do you do here at the studios? Hi, sandwiches. At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer. The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I mean, I feel like the villain is the most fun part. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Why does everybody say he's ugly? It's so mean. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. Old bag is a fitting name for her. No, don't bully her. No, it's fun. She is an old hag, isn't she? He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. I guess this is supposed to be like Power Rangers, basically. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here, so if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, well, let's go get a letter of request. Hey, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Hey, can I get... Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from us, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I feel like I wouldn't want to say that to my client, but okay. I know, and I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she had said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. task, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Thanks. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Hey. Here you go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his faith to such youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside. Pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
That's Gumshoe!
Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece. Thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
We're a thief. Alright, bye. See you later. Oh no, Mr. Monkey. Gumshoe! Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah!
It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oh, shit. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. Bully. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
What's up, dude? So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Way to go. Frickin' gave us an old one. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up.
About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed up and showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Wow. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. I mean, I don't really think that Detective Gumshoe has much authority over anything. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What is it? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go.
We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, pal? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind? But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It kind of looks busted. Yeah, no shit. Do you think that it's meant to have its head on the ground like that? Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Hey, Michi. Objection! How are your puppies? It took that tree down with it, too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down off the path. Oh yeah, that way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Well, why not? They're slowly doing better? Well, that's good. Do you think they, ate something weird or something? This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Ooh! Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. The old lady? Yes! Old bag is so good. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Thanks. Oh, just to the left of here is the gate with that camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here was between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at it, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense? Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? When it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. Oh god. That creepy dude is in this. The one that's I don't know, he's just gross. He hits on Maya. I hate that guy. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snack or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, let's try this. Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Oh my god. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Oh? The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Well, are you or aren't you? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I mean, sometimes. Wait, we gotta we gotta check out this step ladder, right? Maybe it's not that one. I think that we got everything. Check out this dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. She's a criminal. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Maya does have a lot of spunk. She's a thief. She's a criminal. These must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Ooh, burn. Got her. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Okay. I think I did miss something in the, other room. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, there it is. Oh no. I guess not. Okay, I guess not. Alright. So let's go back and use that key. Hey, old bag. Bye, old bag. Hi, Gumshoe. Oh. This is the studio, blah, blah, blah. Let's go in. Yeah. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Bye, Gumshoe. Don't mind us. We're just being criminals. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was that samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would at least leave a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. What is it with them and ladders? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Sorry, my partner is kinda, you know. No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. She's the first person who didn't think that he did it. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Wow, look at that camera. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. She's totally sus. Toss her into the lava. No! Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Yeah, I'll just use that as evidence. She sensed someone was here, so I think that was the killer. You sensed?
Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant to hear that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Alright, let's go frickin' beat up that old bag. Hey, old bag.
What? You're still here?
Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Oh god.
All right, you better tell me and quick.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Nope, we're not gonna snitch. We were just talking to the Maya, we weren't supposed to snitch.
Her. She's not even a full-time employee.
All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths. Oh god. There she goes. Set her off. Oh. Goodbye.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Maya, you're a criminal. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs these studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Is it this? Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. I cannot believe I remembered that. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something printed out on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Interesting. Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. That's what we did last time and we got fucking arrested and slapped. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for the day? I mean, I guess. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. believe this is the first one where we have 2 days worth of exploring, of investigation. All right. Why is Edward so thick? Gets me every time. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hey, my boy! Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. Wow, not even gonna say her name. It's Penny. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Huh, should I listen to that whole thing again? Nah, I got it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? Honestly, seeing how props are made, I highly doubt that a spear made in a props department could kill anything. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Bye, Gumshoe. You did a great job, sweetie. Will the witness declare her name? Oh. She looks great. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Oh. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Ew, wait. She thinks he's hot, but she wants him to call her Grandma? That's weird. Your name, please. Seem Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So, just call me Grandma. Oh, goodbye. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. But honestly, this game has horrible jokes. Horrible. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since this morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
Bitch. You saw the defendant then.
Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Bitch. They're wearing a costume. It could be anybody.
So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Fucking...
No,
it wasn't.
bitch. This look like Will Powers to you. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that Powers, right?
Oh, no they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He won't say Old Bag. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh, who knows the old man? Of course I have proof.
What? What? They're both. Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me,
this isn't any good as evidence, pal.
He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh! Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Guess. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Ew, don't say that. Don't be a freak, Phoenix.
I never say anything I don't mean. That morning during the run-through, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
What prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
The samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down on the court record. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a shitty prop. How'd anybody get killed with that?
He sprained his ankle. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot, okay.
You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Mr. Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions? She seems pretty sure that was Powers in the photo. I guess I'll just press and see if I can shake her conviction. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. You today. Oh. Set her off. Mr. Wright, please for our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Poor Edgeworth. That morning during the run-through of the action scene. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a steel samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. You freak. She's a creepy old lady watching him work. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh. Wow, don't bully him. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Ew, why? Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was this assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. We already pressed all that. I think we've heard enough, yeah. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Huh. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure? You're sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. What? Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Continue it. No need to ask twice. Witness's account continued. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. Yep. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Great. Nobody else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. I mean, we could have just hopped the fence, but whatever. If they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it. Edgy boy. Ooh. Oh, poor Edgeworth. Old Windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Hi, Scout! Welcome, welcome. I think this'll work. Yeah. Only for an hour, but I'm here. That's okay. I'm just happy you're here for a little bit. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. I got rest and everything? What? You? That's crazy. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate on the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. Oh god, I don't like that emote. Ooh. Ooh. Why does it look like that? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ew! Get that off the screen! Ew! You know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. I don't like it, Scout. No, you did that on purpose. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. I'm glad that it doesn't let you do like multiple in the same, or I would be dead. See, that's better. That one's cute. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Colossal. Bored? I don't know what to do. Play a game. Play something. What have you been playing, Colossal? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it's really only the only photo? Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Do I really need to explain myself here? Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Huh? Bitch! Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Ooh. Spin a rake like a baton. Okay, Scout. I don't know if Colossal should do that, but, I mean, they'll be less bored. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. I do that when I rake the backyard. Okay, I probably would also do that. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Huh, so some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Fucking whatever. I do that on a daily basis with a stick found in the yard. You know, I probably have also done that. I was in twirling when I was like fucking 8 or 10. I did twirling. I was not good because I like refused to practice. Ignoring the bruises on my face and feet, I look pretty cool. Well, you can't get better if you don't kick your own ass first, right? Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Fucking old bag. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. He's so mad! Her name is Old Bag because she's an old bag. Miss Old Bag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered. Fucking... Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. every day. After I finished my guard duties, I had one other okay, but like, who was it? Fucking who was in the picture? Well, who in the heck was in that photo? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. Jesus, old bad. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. She is very crazy. Wait a second, didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. Like rats. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and what? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Oh. Probably not a murderer then, huh? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Well, I guess it couldn't have been them either. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, huh? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him the suspect. Well, not really. They're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Old bag. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're gonna be fucking guilty. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. Who the hell is that lion guy? He's the suspect, our client. It's Will Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Hey Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Alright, and we're gonna have to point the finger at somebody else. He's a murderer? No! No, he's not! That's what literally everyone says. He's not. He's a good guy. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? What is this case? Alright. Will Powers and is the Steel Samurai. And then Jack Hammer is the evil magistrate. Evil magistrate is dead. In his costume. From a prop, the Steel Samurai, what is it? Spear. The samurai spear. Will Powers is the only other person that was in there, but he says he was sleeping. That's it. That's the case. I'm convinced he looks like one of the mountain lions out here. Oh my god. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Huh. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. What the fuck are these names? Old Bag, Jack Hammer? Who came up with these? A localizing department that likes puns. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? Is it the assistant girl, the grade school boy, or the security lady? It was the old bag! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. I bet Jack Hammer is a construction worker. I mean, he probably was. Most of them like make sense. Like Old Bag, she's an old lady. Lotta Hart, she's like a really fun, like outgoing lady. Larry Butts is like a douchebag dude. I don't know. Most of them like make sense like according to their personality, but like Jack Hammer is just like whatever. Like it doesn't make any sense. The Edge Boy reminds me of Kaiba. Yes. Edgelord. Whippersnapper. Arrest her at once. Is this true, Old Bag? Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone in the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Oh! Why is she a security guard? She could fall from a moderate wind. She's just old. It's fine. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Give Granny a break? No. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day as well. She can't guard shit. You're right. Basically, her job is to just stand there and judge you. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Seems pretty sus. Huh, indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's a child. He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Windbag. Huh, your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Well, let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Is it because it's heavy as fuck? Is it because... I guess it's this.
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. It's fucking heavy as shit. Pin my old man. Yeah, like, please don't attack your father. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Murph. The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. Kill her at once. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What's her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court's adjourned. Kill her. All right, take her out back. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. I love how they're forgetting her name. Pin that hag! No, leave her alone. Don't put her down. Miss Oldbag, what's this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. What? Not to talk about? By whom? Huh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Typical manager thing to do. It's like, don't involve me. Yeah, that looks like there were way more people there than they wanted us to think. This is crucial information. Why'd you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. This isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. That is convenient. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Well, how many? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. Look at her face in the background. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Welcome back, Michi. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at that guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue this cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but, I think we're good. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. There is a lot of information. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Oh, poor Edgeworth. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court's adjourned. All right. Now it's investigation day 2. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? Is it just me, or is Maya super cute? She's 17, you sicko. What do you think, Mr. Powers? Oh wait, Colossal, aren't you like 17? Can we just have a mini game where we make tea or something? No, there's no mini games in this. I'm 18. All right. That's acceptable. What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
I don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
When I played this as a kid, I always thought that Maya was super cute. Thanks, guys.
All right. Next up, Investigation Day 2.
There are mini games later that are super fun. I wonder how they're gonna go though. Cause I played this on the DS, so like you'd have to like blow on the screen and stuff. So I wonder how they'll be on the PlayStation. Ooh, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. You think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial.
The director and the producer.
Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Press the touchpad, maybe?
Oh, you're a genius. I didn't think about that. What do you think we should do?
Huh?
Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Right.
Then there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Fair. That's what we say when we're playing Among Us.
No one does.
Hey, that's fair. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Oh god. Let's go talk to our boy Will. Will! Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So WP, do you have any leads that might get us going to the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Great.
See ya!
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Everyone forgets the touchpad because it's borderline useless. I know! My favorite thing is when you can, like, use it to, like, scroll through and type. I think that's kind of cool. I think I've used it in a game, like, one time. I think we used it in The Last of Us 2 when we were playing the guitar, but I think that's literally the only time I've ever used it in a game. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. I love the first PS4 games because you had to use it. Oh my gosh. Was the director present at the morning run-through? I don't even know. Maybe I have played in another game where you used it, but like I think maybe as like the menu, but not like the actual touchpad. Yes, well, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here's a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
Oh my god. I see. Whose side is she on?
Want to hear something annoying? There was a kid in my high school who insisted that the Majolner he said that it was pronounced Majolner and said the proper pronunciation was wrong.
Fucking that's Thor's hammer, right? Yeah, I don't even know how I would say it, but that is annoying that he was like insisting that that was right. No, I sure hope not.
Fucking bye.
Scout, don't bully him.
No one's here.
Right now, that
now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Yes, you were. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. I feel like you should probably keep it on right now. Oh! It's pronounced Mjolnir. The fool. Oh my god, Scout. An overhead map of the studios. We read that already. Okay. Hey, Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? I have another gifted sub. I do not like... Oh. Those are some cursed emotes. Oh, those are cute. See, those are cute. Scout, those are cursed. Oh. Cursed. Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. See, that's cute. Colossals are cute. Scout, those are just plain cursed. Oh, no. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't... Oh. Why is that one so thick? So chunky? It doesn't really look like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Ew! Why does that one look like a child coughing? Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Oh my god, Colossal. That's a lot of emotes. Those are all your cute gift sub emotes? Man. Nobody's gifting me subs. Actually, that's not true. I just got gifted a sub by, I think, Hellgate the other day. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh my god. What the fuck is that, Scout? Oh my god. Whose emote is that? Oh, somebody who plays... I thought it looked like a bean. Well, I guess they're not beans. What are they? The Among Us guys. Interesting. Somebody plays Among Us so much they already have emotes made? That's crazy. Scooby-Doo. Oh, I love Scooby-Doo. All right, we're continuing. Stop distracting me with your emotes. Ew. Don't lick him. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. I mean, yeah. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. My Valentine's Day emotes? Oh, I've got a few of those. I have a few of those. I like the little blonde kissy one. I use that one all the time. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van removing staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? I mean, you don't have one either. So, like, don't freaking judge me. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Alright. Oh, I have I have the bees also. I also have the bees. I was like super into the pride emotes. Yeah, I have the streamer love ones, and then I have a bunch of the pride emotes. I had like, I don't know what I think I was just like on a gifting spree or something, or I was watching like a big streamer. I got all of those. I love the Pride ones. Finally, we're using my emote wall. Alright, let's go check out the employee area again. Look, it's that assistant girl. Oh, my mic just fell. Hey. I don't know what these are from. Oh, those are weird. Those look like very masculine, don't they? I don't know why. The colors, maybe? Oh my god, Scout. Ooh. Ew. Cursed. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? She used her one phone call to call you to tell you to do your job. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry about yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Yes, she's very cute, Colossal. My god, keep it in your pants. What if someone just ran up and drop-kicked Penny? No! Butt spot. Hello, your first encounter of the day. What if some butt ran up and drop-kicked Penny? Wow. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Oh, yeah? I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Yeah, rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. Oh, fucking. She just covered it up and we came over and ripped it off immediately. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay, so we've seen all this. We can go back into Willpower's dressing room, check that out. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. Oh, what are we ripping off? We ripped off the grate so the child could enter. It's locked. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Oh, hello. Ho-ho! You look like a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh?
Okay, let's go check out, I guess, Studio 1. I really don't want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick.
Okay. Let me see. Ah, okay. Sometimes you, like, run out of things to talk about and you have to, like, go back to a place you just were. This place is deserted. Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Pretty sus. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in.
Huh, it's locked.
What? We don't have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station in the main gate. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us, let's fucking steal it.
Take a selfie at the crime scene? You're a sick man.
Hey, can I, like, have a key, please?
The security guard station. I can see the computer that blah blah blah. Oh, please don't touch anything.
Hey, can I have the key, please? Frig. So they won't let us have the key. Oh! My least favorite character. This man. Sal Manella.
What the fuck? Who are you dudes? LMAO.
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty sus to me. Whatever, lamers. Also, my delay is a thing because I'm casting this on my TV, so my comments will be a bit behind. Oh god, I'm on your TV. That, like, is weird to me. I don't know why. That's okay, Scout.
Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Sal Manella? I make these elite shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC, read the film credits.
Really? You're the Sal Manella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle.
What is it? Kill it with fire. He is a fucking freak. I have no judgment for how people look. It's fine to, like, be not, like, as conventionally attractive, but the way he acts is what really fucking creeps me out.
You know, on closer inspection.
Yeah, hot, slobber. No, I hate him. That's a he? Yeah. Butt's a he? Yes.
Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that cost some rock sores, drool.
Rock sores? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. Sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo.
Why it's gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it be like cool Tokyo?
Ruffle, Lamo.
Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, huh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat my lunch. Sad face.
The hell is on his neck? I think it's a sweat rag. I guess, I don't know, like a
like a sweat towel you use when you like work out?
A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food.
How can you read what he says? Scout, I really hate to break it to you, but I know how to read Leet speak because I wrote in Leet speak when I was a middle schooler. It's embarrassing. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Scout! Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. No, don't point at me, no! If he's telling the truth, that means that meeting gives him an alibi. No, don't judge me. Okay, first of all, I was like 13 at the time, and one of my friends was like introducing me to like role-playing online and shit. Like, it was a weird time, okay? About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean D. Vasquez?
No, don't point out the lie. It's not a lie, it's true. Don't shoot me. Those are some good emotes, actually.
She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Do you like his voice? I was ready for him.
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, and a few production guys.
Some of these emotes are too small for me to... I don't even know what that one is.
They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scattered.
Huh. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. I don't even know what to present to you. Alright, well. Good talk. See ya. This guy is triple insulated. Oh no, don't bully him. Oh, the old bag is back.
You again?
Oh no.
How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, you know, this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Great.
Medusa, no. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much.
About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
I thought her lips were sealed. Cut off her head. Scout, you are so aggressive. You and Old Bag are the same person. Like, way too aggressive. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay. Where's the other picture? Okay. She doesn't care. Can I get those keys? No. Okay. Oh, it's potato. That's me. I'm the potato. Okay. So she's back. Let's go back to Studio 2. No, nothing here. Okay, let's go back to... I guess... Aha! Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddio, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Oh, shit. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Maya, he's like 10. Don't let him bully you. Drop kick him. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackett. Call me Kiddio again. I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha, you can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the... Oh no, gatekeepers. What's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that. Huh, not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? I have no patience for this kid. He's a cool kid. Did you see anything? He. Huh? He always. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. Goodbye. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Play bad cop, kick your ass cop? Oh my god! I guess I'll be bad cop, and then Maya could be kick your ass cop. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Well, dang. Hey, Salmonella. Goodbye, Salmonella. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch? Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. All right, let's get that key. Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? She's such a klepto. She just, like, steals things without any sort of regret. Gotta get in. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. What's in the trailer? We are trespassing 100%. Dynamite Samurai. Samurai Summer. The Singing Samurai. Oh, who's this? Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. D. Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Is she wearing like a scarf on her head? I guess. She got those tatas. It looks like they were just designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer.
What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? We need a Burning Elmo emote. I feel like there is one. Is it maybe in Better TTV? I've seen it before, I think. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster is quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Okay. Let's go get your script, I guess. Oh. Hold up. Who's she? She's the producer. We just met her.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in.
Okay, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. I think that's where you find it, but I think we need to go talk to Salmonella first. Let me just go in here and make sure I exhaust all of her. We really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. She pretty hot, I know. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Yes. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait, yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to run your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right, we'll give it to him if we see him. I'll find your script. Scout, don't be a simp. We're gonna find it for her. Just give me a sec here. Hey, you. Got this for you. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Shakes. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Quit looking. It's fine. We'll find it. I know exactly where it is. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Quick, Nick. Nick, quick. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. Maya, take a look around that chair, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! I know too, do you? Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in pocket. I'll just say that you found it, Scout. Ugh. Here. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers.
Right. Am I a suspect? Yeah, you're pretty sus. No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. She reads. Scout, everybody reads. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right. That, what an original name. Its head fell over the wind on the day of the murder. You could totally just step over it. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. I have asthma, but I'm pretty sure that's just from the heat in the room. I think it's because she's smoking, Scout. It's not because she's hot. It's because she's smoking and you're gonna die from secondhand smoke inhalation. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Nah! Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. How convenient. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4 o'clock. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Guess so. I think this might have 3 days of investigation. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for you giving up, don't you think? Scout. You thought she was hot. You've got 1 lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. So, what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. So, do you have any ideas about who might have done this? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya gets it from. Alright, let's find that kid. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
A hostage? What happened to the boy? Did you kill him? Is he okay?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
Huh? My heart, I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Keep the kid. I hate him. Oh my god.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that.
Good idea.
No, I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, huh? I wonder. How about this? Okay, thanks for hanging out, Scout. Have a good rest of your day.
That's a card. Studio 1?
Right, a card key for Studio 1.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, I won't be able to go to Studio 1. You can have it. I don't need to go there. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Alright.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Alright.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Child. Where are you, child? Aha! Hey! Hey you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hi there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Oh my god. Oh no, Mia, aka Boobs. Oh, but no, Mia, aka Boobs. Yes, Rainbow. It's boobies. It's really disturbing when later on you have Pearl, who's like a 6-year-old with you, and Mia fucking possesses Pearl. It's a little bit bizarre. I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo, and I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Yes, I am aware. It makes me profoundly uncomfortable. Yeah, I love Pearl, but I don't like the fact that sometimes she's possessed by Mia. It's disturbing. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would you, a lamer like you, know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch the attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Pearl is 6. Also, I'm gay. It's no on so many levels. I know, it's nasty. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Huh. This looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Would you like a trading card, kid? Cody, this looks familiar. Hey, why you are? You are, huh? You are. You know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade.
do they teach these kids in schools these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. Wow. What? After all the trouble I went through? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, from a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium, rare... Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Alright. Well. Let's see if we can find somebody. Somewhere. That can help us. Oh. Oh, Penny!
Oh, hi.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yeah?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always.
Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say. I love that everyone just accepts that. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Actually, we saw them. How'd the old windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again, after what happened...
After what happened?
You mean you don't know about Hammer?
No, what?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Penny, come on! Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's been covered up here? Hey, do you, want to trade cards? Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, a set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it.
What a coincidence!
Whoa! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am.
What? You could... I don't know what you are thinking, Penny, but you can just have the card. You don't need to do anything.
Please, I beg you, please trade with me.
Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a what?
Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's everybody getting so excited about? Okay, you can have it.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Ultra rare premium card. There she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Cool. Now let's go back to Cody. Oh, that's the wrong way. Cody, I've got a card for you. See this card?
Yeah, so wait, that's it.
That's the last ultra rare premium card I need.
Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him this eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Erp, given to Cody.
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow.
Alright, so, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess.
You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Will Powers acting. Oh no. Right. Come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Oh gosh, this kid. He's a good kid. I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. If you want this, you can have it, lady. What? Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. All right. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? It's because of her badonkadonks. Her Londonkeros. Those big honkalodonkas. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Her, in the words of Scout, personality. Yeah, that's it. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Oh, and donka-ba-donka-donks. My caps lock button isn't broken for the record. It's okay. You just have a lot of feelings. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost, though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used a samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been was Will Powers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah. That didn't go so well. Gumshoe is 100% my favorite. He's my favorite. He's so good. I also like Edgeworth, though. Like, he's so dramatic. I love him. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. See ya. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trail tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Yeah. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. All right. Now, it's time for the trial. I believe this is the last day of the trial. Oh, by the way, everybody who is listening, I renewed the channel points for the VR stream.
So we have another 30 days to reach that VR stream. So if you have a bunch of extra channel points you want to use, you can use it on that. I forgot to tell you. Ayo! Thanks, Michi. Mr. Wright. Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy? It's 'cause you're fucked, buddy. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Ha ha ha, ghost jokes. Ha ha ha. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I'm the Steel Samurai noob, Raffle. Sal Manila. I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Huh. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Could you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Huh? What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. Ha ha ha, fat is funny, ha ha. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then, true. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a one. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, a ruffle. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 of these 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would have even been enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, for what it's worth, we did take a break. A ruffle. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. That's the time of death. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But the fucking monkey was in the way. It's only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that?
Objection!
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? It's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to studio in that time. Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Why is he calling it Mrs. Monkey? It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. That's fine. Be gone. What? It's over? Very well. The court opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, we've got it! The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence. Witness. Edgeworth is a feminist. Edgeworth says women's rights. Edgeworth says gay rights. Edgeworth says pride rights. My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we'll hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Well, good thing we're having recess, because we about to have a kid in here! What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I never given up on a trial before.
Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Y'all about to die? The firing squad. It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. It'll be a quick death. If you're innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it.
My mic is like loosey-goosey right now. Can you like chill and fucking stay in your spot? Stop! Okay, we good.
Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks. Alright, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the kids! Now we're gonna bully this child. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Yo, my boy Cody! Get him a box! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crates? How many crates are y'all eating? Or crates? How many donuts are y'all eating? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
I'm even a kid.
Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Where is your parents? Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a
note of it in the court record.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. All right, dumbass, tell me what... This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. All right. All right, fucker, tell me what you saw. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words. Nope. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, he was a great actor. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
Objection!
Bitch, you always have your camera. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's so fucking old. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh,
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What's that supposed to mean? Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? He did have his camera. Why does everyone lie? Why can't we have one witness that tells the truth? I guess that's gumshoe. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. And the Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy, Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody, what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He was fiddling with his camera. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Great job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way you could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testifies once more. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Get fucked. Oh, he's crying. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. But that's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with my cross-examination. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Hold it!
You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Huh, he's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
Objection!
Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you... Dio. My cat is a menace. Sir, get off of the desk. Sir. Alright, I have removed the menace. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Uh-oh. No way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. And to admit what he saw could destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Witness? I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh no. Order. What kind of stunt
stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in his photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldback said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to the Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I've saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Oh, okay. Can I see it, please? Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Oh. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. In your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial. Okay, that's a little bit crazy, but... What? Phoenix, show it. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency. It's...
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number... Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see. It looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Uh-oh. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. It's Studio 2! Here, at Studio 2! I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yeah, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in this very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death.
think there is actually a third day of investigation. I'll probably finish after this day of trial, and then we'll come back and finish it up next time, because I'm getting a little tired.
During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order, order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Miss Jack Hammer. Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
Objection!
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? No, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Oh, I do have proof. I have proof. You do? You do? I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label read, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Jack Hammer is an asshole, probably. That's right. Wait a minute. That bottle does raise suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. That's how this game usually goes. Yeah, honestly, it's like, this person has a tragic backstory, and then they tried to get revenge, and now they're a murderer. Idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Huh? I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. There you go. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. Oh wait, isn't this the case that has a weird focus on T-bone steaks? You are correct. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Did you eat the bones of the T-bone steak? That happens tomorrow. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? And who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Everyone's like, man, I was hoping to see him get executed today. It's been a hot minute since I played the original. I've only ever played the original, I think. I think I've played a little bit of the other games, but I've only ever finished this one. Court is adjourned. So I decided I wanted to play through them all. Ooh, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Great. This one's a little bit longer than I remember. You really like the new games? There's a lot of quality of life stuff? Oh shit. Well, I'm excited to try them. I've only ever played I played the first one, and I think I played the second one, and then I think I played like a little bit of the third one. Going home is going back to the afterlife.
she's just chilling. Is it like she's like in a Pokeball? She's just like chilling? Or do you think she like phases in and out of consciousness? It's weird. We don't need to talk about it. It's fine. Nope. Okay. Go back to the title screen. All right. Cool. Well, looks like that is all I'm going to do today because my throat is starting to hurt. These ones I can probably only do like max like 3 hours because it's a lot of talking. You said the third is your favorite, the original? Ooh, I can't wait for that, honestly. But we're probably gonna, they take a while to stream. Like if you're just reading it, like with your eyes, it doesn't take very long. But like reading all the dialogue takes a while. And I really can't do long segments because, you know, like The Last of Us, I can play like 4 or 5 hours or even 6 hours at a time. But these, like all the talking really like strains my voice. Thank you for hanging out, Rainbow. You're the coolest. You're the coolest. I think Scout Mace, I remember he's at work, but she's probably still creeping around. I appreciate you. I really appreciate having you hang out during the stream. It's nice to have somebody to chat with, especially someone who likes this series. Yeah, if you haven't already, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter. That has like my schedule, and it has like, I post clips there and memes, and I retweet like a bunch of my friends there, so you can kind of find some new streamers that stream stuff that I like and that you probably like. And if you need to get like caught up on anything, the coolest, that's my VOD channel. I am kind of trying to get caught up, but if you wanted to like get caught up on The Last of Us or like check out the Spiritfarer streams that I did, those are there also. But we are just gonna call it a night here. Tomorrow I'm streaming. I know I can't hit every stream, but I do my best. I really appreciate you. You're the real MVP, Rainbow. But I appreciate you. Tomorrow I'm streaming with Michi. We're gonna play some more Stardew Valley. Then next week it's gonna be pretty much the same as this week. I'm planning on playing Return of the Obra Dinn, which is like a mystery, like solving puzzle game. I'm planning on that on Monday. Then on Tuesday we're gonna play more of The Last of Us. Wednesday more Phoenix Wright, and then Thursday more Stardew Valley with Michi. And after that, in October, we're actually going to be playing one scary game a week. And then I think around Halloween, I'm going to have a big Halloween stream, probably a longer one, maybe like 6 hours or so. We'll see. And we'll be playing something longer, something scary. Maybe like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, or maybe like Silent Hill or something like a classic scary game that people will want to watch, or maybe like a couple. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, but there's gonna be a lot of scary games, which I know people enjoy watching me suffer, and I'll be doing webcams for those, so keep an eye out for that in October. Anyway, have a great night. Appreciate you. Oh, Resident Evil 7. Oh, shit. I have that. I'm too scared to play that. Fucking no thank you. But, oh well. Have a great night. Yes, Five Nights at Freddy's. Shit, I don't... Oh, here, check this out. You see this pearl I have for my starting soon screen? Isn't she cute? I have one for all of the games I'm playing right now. Like a little GIF. But yes, we're heading out. But if you have any suggestions for like what I should be playing, or like what scary games you want to see, on my Twitter I have like a couple posts where I'm like, what do you want me to play? What scary games should I play? And just like spam whatever you want me to play. Anyway, I'll see you later. Have a great night.